that I'd like to touch on is preload. And we're going to go through more about preload when I touch base on these leg kits. But I'd like to go back to this now as far as bending of the leg or structural stability, if you will. I recommend that the kits be set up in a way where there's at least a 1/4 inch of preload. And basically what that means is when the bike is being lowered down, the leg is in the down position, if this was the ground, I am not recommending that you set this up to where when the bike comes down, it just barely sits on here. If you were to alter the parking situation at all, say you're parked on a little bit of a hill or even a rock underneath you, then that means that you've got the air ride all the way down, but this could be like this and the bike just ever so slightly leaning. As that lean would happen over time, this leg is going to want to start to dig in. Again, it can't slide, it can't move, and you're going to start to create stress in this area. These legs will take a lot of abuse, but average motorcycle weight for this application is 850 pounds, easy. So that being said, there's not too much material that you're going to be able to hold 850 pounds with like this. So moral of the story is if you set the preload in there, and what that again means is that we're going to use in our application one of these shims. We're going to touch on this later. But we're going to put this down. This is a 1/4 inch. This is what I recommend as at least your minimum. Now, if you will, the leg would have already hit the ground, but now it's hitting it much sooner, and the weight of the bike is sitting on this much more sturdy. Now, when you get in the same parking environment that we were talking about earlier with a rock or a small hill, you have this amount of leeway where the stand can compensate for the unstraightness, if you will, of the ground or the parking situation. So you want to make sure when you set your bike down that you're naturally on the bike and that it feels very stable to you. If it doesn't, you're going to need to move it around. If you find that this is a common problem where you have to park it in a perfect case scenario every time, you need preload, these shims that we sell. So I hope this is helpful.